Let me be frank, the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile dealing with the worst tonight. CHP snapping this picture showing the perfect vehicle to match all those frozen buns out there. And the Sierra, stuck without chains. It was parked at a gas station in Gold Run, waiting for road crews to catch up on conditions before it can relish the good times once again.
You got them all in there.
You can look now. We're done with the puns. It is safe.
Where's the mustard? That's all we need, right?
I only can take credit for one of those, by the way. Our executive producer, Lindsay Walters, came up with the rest of those.
Wow.
So I just replaced
Credit to her.
in a pickle with frozen buns, because I don't put pickles on my hot dogs.
Yeah, I don't want that.
And a little bit of chili.
Oh,
A little bit chilly. Speaking of, it's kind of chill. It's going to get chilly.
Sure is.
Yeah.
And no kidding. Temperatures going to be down to the 30s for several mornings this week, and cold enough where we could see some areas of patchy frost across parts of the valley. Here's what's going on over the next few days, though. What's ahead? Big headlines. Foggy mornings are returning to the valley, especially now that the active weather is going to start clearing up, and we have a lot of that residual moisture in place down by the surface. It's going to lead to some foggy mornings, so some of that will be locally dense. We have one more storm. It's going to be Wednesday. That will bring a period of some rainfall across parts of the valley. Then beyond that, we're going to start entering a new pattern. That means a much drier stretch. So if you've been waiting to finally have that one day we can wash your car, Thursday. Thursday is a good day to do that, because once you get to Thursday, all the way through the weekend, we're not going to see a lot in the way of rain chances. So different pattern is setting up. First alert Doppler radar still showing a few light showers across parts of the foothills down into Amador and Calaveras County. The snow showers up in the Sierra starting to come to an end, and tomorrow will be a relatively quiet day in place. We've been watching this to the northwest. This is going to be the next system that brings in some rain chances by the time Wednesday rolls around. It's not going to be too much of a big deal, and I'll show you why here in just a bit. Going into tomorrow morning, this is 8 o'clock in the morning, you have some areas of fog developing across the valley. I think some spots will have visibility down to about a quarter mile or so for a little while in the morning. By the afternoon, nice quiet weather with some peaks of sunshine as well. Clouds will be on the increase tomorrow night. By Wednesday morning, we're off to a quiet start. But as we get later into the afternoon, we will see a few rain showers increasing from the northwest. It turns into some steadier rain during the late afternoon to the evening hours. But notice how narrow that band is. So it's not going to be lasting very long. It'll be pushing down to the southeast and clearing out of here by Wednesday night. So with that said, I'm expecting about a 10th to a quarter inch of rain late Wednesday as a result of that system, and about 4 to 8 inches of snow in the Sierra with that storm as well. Then beyond that, for Thursday into Friday, high pressure begins to build in, and this is going to completely just end that stretch of stormy weather in place here, because it's not going to allow the storms to come right into California. Instead, that storm track starts shifting to the north, across the Pacific Northwest, and into Canada. So much of the West Coast, from the next days between 6 and 10 days out, much drier across the entire span of the West Coast. That'll allow much of California to start to dry things out, let the river levels recede, and get ready for the next storms, which will be further down the line. All right, temperatures we mentioned are going to be much cooler, starting off into the 30s in the morning, areas of fog. I'll show you the forecast for the next 7 days, though, because the takeaway here in the mornings, 36 Wednesday morning, and then mid-30s going into the weekend. That will lead to some areas of frost as well. But once you get beyond Wednesday, notice what's missing, the rain in the icon. So there it is. Tony?
You're going to need some stuff to talk about? The cold weather, colder weather.
Yeah, we'll find something.
Maybe some fog that'll come back.
Yeah, some fog.
Okay.
Some afternoon sunshine.
He's earned a break.
He has earned a break.
I'm not complaining.
All right, Nick, thanks.